Okay, hopefully I got a better video quality now. Hey, if you're just joining us, uh, we're here broadcasting live from Skid Row. We spent the night here. Intense. It's about the time right now is 7:20 a.m. By law, we should have had our tents put away by 6 a.m. The green shirts, private security on segways rolled by. Um, and they never spoke to me, so um, I was never given any warning to put my tent away. I think they're just assuming that we know, but um, and earlier around like 6:30, LAPD rolled by and honked their horn a couple times. So I guess we're supposed to assume we know what that means. So there's about six tents on the side of the street, and about six tents across the street from Occupy LA, occupying the higher class end of Skid Row on Main Street between Fifth and Sixth. Um, I didn't sleep last night. It's really hard to sleep on the concrete, and it's really loud out here. And there's no bathroom. I've been advised there's several great locations where a lady can pop a squat. I don't feel comfortable doing that, so I'll just be uncomfortable. Did you guys sleep? Did you sleep? Yeah? I had there was at least three non-occupiers out here all night long discussing Occupy. That was quite an interesting discussion, but I really wasn't in the mood to hear it.
What was the general conclusion of
What was
that
the
discussion?
highlights?
Well, the guy who was helping out at the catering truck down there, his conclusion was that if we work really hard, we can beat the system. We can beat the one percenters. But his ass is lazy. That's why he hasn't done it.
Okay.
So that was helpful.
Um,
2 a.m.
yeah, and then one of the guys, and then there was a guy who lives at Pershing Square, and he hangs out at our Occupy events. He's interested. He doesn't agree with. He thinks we should have leaders. He has his own opinion about what works in a
Movement.
yeah.
That's fair.
And then there was a lady who I believe is mentally ill. Uh,
And she had a lot of opinions that they were hard to follow, maybe?
well, she's very paranoid.
I see.
Um,
So she thinks we're like COINTELPRO, all of us? Or
no, she didn't go in that direction. That everyone's watching her, and that
if she joins, she'll be
yeah.
tapped,
Well, she's already
being watched and
yeah, but
seen.
the other guy who lives in Pershing Square said, you might as well if you feel like you're being watched, you might as well get as public as you can.
Really
Yeah.
nice, I think.
He's kind of cute too.
Really?
Yeah,
Could you see him? I don't. Or you were in your tent?
I think he left.
Okay.
Yeah.
He sounded cute.
No, I met him. I know his name.
Oh, I see.
He's kind of handsome.
That's cool. No, we were sleeping, and then the
Was it
brigade,
2 a.m.
the
The
brigade
bar
of
closing
people who
brigade.
got out of police ghost at 2 a.m.
Uh-huh.
came around,
Yeah.
and that was a
Very
Oh.
loud.
round of activity.
I think that's around the time when I attempted to go to sleep, around 2.
No,
So
Bad idea.
that's like the time you cannot go to sleep.
But no, the oh, and
this was probably
the last tent over there was egged. It was egged from someone up in that building there. They threw eggs down. Then they here you can see the egg.
That was sweet of them.
Um,
The
so
eggs, but what building was it from?
the egg was cleaned up, but one landed there, and then some other.
Oh, that sucks.
So there's the
The yolk.
so they didn't bother. This is a tripping hazard. Somebody could get hurt here, but this. I don't know exactly. I'm just guessing it was thrown from there because I heard them say they're throwing eggs from the building. We're investigating the eggs.
We're investigating an incident and trying to figure out the best angle.
I don't know.
They were up there, way up there. Like
Really?
we fucking saw him throwing the
We
eggs.
should
They
get
were
we
like
should get
way
BB
up
guns
there.
to shoot back.
Egg guns?
Egg
Not
guns?
non-violent egg
I
guns?
think marshmallow guns might be
they don't shoot far enough.
We
I've
could
tried.
work on it.
We could work on it. You
Yeah.
marshmallow cannon, perhaps.
Yeah. That'd be great. Let's do that.
Marshmallow cannon. We should paint. We could paintball them.
Man,
That's less lethal, right?
yeah.
But it
Windows
hurts.
and shit.
Yeah. Well,
We were
fuck
having
you.
like
It's
this
somebody's home.
intense discussion
Yeah.
when they
Oh,
started
there's
like
a
doing
third.
that.
There's more
Like
egg over
like
here.
Yeah.
about America.
So,
Butthurt about
and there's
America.
people sleeping in
But
there.
who's butthurt about America? Us?
No,
Yeah, the
they
people.
are.
No, they were.
Oh, they're butthurt about America.
Because we were like really like talking about like fascism and nationalism and what America represents and all this stuff, and
They were getting real butthurt
they
about
were
it.
like it would just start like bombing. They were bombing like that.
Yeah. Wow. That's pretty hardcore.
Oh yeah, there's some eggshell in the tent.
That's pretty brave of them.
And then we were like, no, how dare you speak bad about America? We are number one. We can never do that. No. We are democracy throughout the world.
Somebody on my Facebook last night.
Oh my god, it was the worst.
It was like, what was it? It was funny.
Yeah, it was just hilarious because we were just making fun of it.
What happened on Facebook?
Oh, last time on Facebook, I posted a link that somebody was sharing from we now have more prisons than Soviet gulags. No, more prisons than gulags apparently.
Cool story, bro.
And then
Let's go America.
and then I was like, wake up, sheeple, like in all caps. And I was like, no, but seriously, I can has police state.
And then some asshole from Arizona.
Well, no, he puts it on my wall. I knew him from back from college, and he was like, the reason, like, it's really easy to avoid.
99%.
It's really easy to avoid incarceration. You're a real douchebag to get incarcerated. He's like, we have rule of law in this country. He's
Be
like,
proud.
be proud. And then I was like, lol, you live in
Wow.
Arizona? Is this a joke?
In Arizona, wow.
Has he not?
Let's check.
I don't check Facebook on my phone.
Let's check.
I don't check Facebook on my phone
What?
either.
Real time updating
What?
here. Has the douchebag responded?
Callie also felt the urge to respond.
I said,
It was very detailed, many
Really?
points in our argument.
no, he has not responded. Arizona douchebag, 0. Stephen 1.
But also, some guy who I called a reactionary pig earlier in the day decided to like that comment.
So really, you need to defend all of these people.
I don't know. I kind of like having them to argue
Having
with.
pet fascists?
Yeah, I argue with them.
I guess having pet fascists is fun.
Well, I think they need to be confronted with their assholery.
That's true.
Their assholery,
And
that's
no
a good
one
word.
knows it in Arizona. That's not true. I actually know 2 people in Arizona that are like really cool and spend a lot of time working.
There's
on
cool
the-
people
Well,
there.
they spend a lot of time working on the on how Arizona keeps trying to remove any trace of ethnicity studies from the school system. Just, 'cause
That's
they-
weird that I heard a noise when the lights went out.
Really?
Yeah.
Lights are dying.
Like they all went out at the same time and it was like a click, like a loud click noise.
Oh, are they eating breakfast?
I mean, there's a place to go get breakfast that was
Nickel
open.
diner. It's expensive though.
Why is it called the Nickel Diner if it's expensive?
Because it's like, downtown and like, back in the 40s, downtown was cool. Or whatever. I don't know.
I just don't want to go there. I just don't have any cash anymore.
I just want to pee, but I don't want to pop a squat.
Oh, yesterday
Yeah.
I went into. I can kind of get away with this, but I went into like a really fancy restaurant and the security officer kind of followed me around a little bit.
Oh, there's
saw
actually on this building here,
Yeah.
the parking structure. There's a bathroom in there.
Oh really?
Yeah, and I went in there and like, hey, can you let me in the bathroom? Like, just walked in there like I own the place, like I'm all white and privileged or something, and I figured that would get me in.
Did it work?
Oh, totally.
That's good.
But I don't know if the same guard is working right now.
Can you go again?
No.
And if I didn't pay them money, are they gonna like remember that I didn't? Because at Pershing Square, they ask for my ticket now.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
even though it's the same lady, and every time I park there, I go to the bathroom at least twice. She still asks for my ticket.
Probably because everyone has to go to the bathroom now.
Yeah.
Probably has to do with you.
I remember the beginning days of the occupation when they didn't ask us for our tickets.
Yeah, I thought hey, we should occupy here. They're not asking us for thing. They're letting us use the restroom, so we should occupy here.
That didn't.
Yeah, that'll change.
Well, and plus the guards like hang around GA like too much.
Is that Barney leaving? Is he getting frustrated? Is the police aren't showing up?
Maybe he's not a Barney.
Maybe he's not a Barney.
He's just a dude waiting for a bus, right? Is that a bus stop?
No, he's not a bus
Is
stop.
Barney what you call the
Purple.
rent-a-cops?
Yeah, the purple ones.
The rent-a-cops?
Business
There's the red
improvement
skirts.
development.
There's like Barney.
And
I
who
don't
pays?
like red
Do you know
skirts,
who
though.
pays them?
Yeah, I don't like the red ones. What?
The businesses around the area pay them. They are
Part of the
they're called the business improvement district like officers, and they're not
safety
supposed to. They don't have any authority to enforce the rules.
They just
Uh-huh.
observe and report.
They
Observe and
just
report,
stalk us when we march.
They stalk and they like tell homeless people like that they're going to arrest them. So they like lie to the homeless. They say, "What's your name? Do you have any felonies?" And they don't have any right to ask that.
Yeah.
They don't have any. Yeah, they're observe and report only. They're they're little piggies in training.
Basically, they're fascists.
But I don't actually think he is. I don't know. I don't know.
He looks like a dude waiting on for a bus.
Yeah.
Except there's no bus stop here.
I know.
So I don't know.
Well, there's one on this side.
I know, but and on that side.
Oh, I'm getting hungry too.
Yeah, we didn't want to take our tent down if the police were gonna come, because we wanted to like wait until, because I just figured the second we started taking our tent down, the police would come, and I wanted to like
Yeah.
wait.
Well, the tent I'm staying in isn't mine, and I don't even know how to take it down anyway.
Yeah, all tents are pretty similar.
But I am getting pretty hungry. It's true.
Yeah, I just felt it right now, like actual physical pain in my stomach. Yeah. Not that. Oh, I'm kind of feel like having something to snack on. No, it's the actual.
Yeah. Yep. Me too.
And of course, I didn't bring any food.
You know, this might have been one of these Ozark Trail orange ones. This might have been a convoy for tents.
Really?
Well, I mean, cause like I don't know.
I found a photo of my tent at the
I
camp
gotta keep, I gotta keep
online.
out of seeing the blue ones, because the blue ones, the ones that were bought from Amazon at the beginning of the occupation by donors. The blue Wexel tents.
Oh, okay.
Those blue ones, yeah.
So yeah, we have some resource committee people here who know about our
The
resources.
history of the things that.
We often see our resources on Skid Row, and I like that.
Yeah.
People using them.
Well, I think that's appropriate. Better than the garbage dump.
Or our storage unit. To be honest.
Yeah. Do we have tents in our storage unit?
We don't have any tents in our storage unit. We do
Okay.
have tarps.
Well, Liberty lent that out to me. I don't know if he owns it or not, but he.
I guess he knows.
I mean, yeah, who knows? The history of some of these tents
Yeah.
is long and storied.
Well, it seems that Liberty has a lot of tents.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because he set up a bunch at GA.
I don't know about that.
No? Okay.
Cool.
Well, maybe I'm misinformed. I probably am, but.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know.
No. I mean, yeah. I don't know how I feel about him having lots of tents. I don't imagine he had lots and lots of tents before the occupation. But I don't know. I guess at the end of the day.
Well, they're being used, so.
Exactly. That's it. Also, I say that.
Yeah. I think that's the important thing. They're being used, and it does take time and energy and space to haul them around.
Dude, when are the pigs gonna show up so I can yell at them?
I know. I want them to show up so I can go home.
I know.
I want to go
Waiting
home.
for rain before they maybe they're waiting for some rain to really demoralize us.
Maybe they saw my live stream and got scared.
Yeah.
There's 8 people watching. Where are you guys watching from? Tell me in the chat. I don't know if I can see both.
Which they've been here yet? Do you have any problems with it? Well, I mean, we don't because we're like militant political organization.
We come here
You're
every
what?
Friday as the protest.
Okay.
So we don't stay here every day, so we don't know what the.
But fourth in town is usually okay.
Fourth town,
Yeah. Are you new to town?
pretty much. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
There's
You
some
know, you might want to talk to. Who are a couple people who live here full time?
Amy, the guy in the vest right there.
Yeah, the guy in the vest lives in Skid Row full time. A couple other people are full timers, and they might know more about the.
Yeah, this street is technically okay, but it's officially not. Like it's like also not. They'll come and harass you most of the time if you stay on this street.
Like, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's thanks.
No problem.
They're being nice to me because I'm videotaping.
All right.
I'm live streaming and 4 people in a cup are watching.
4 people in a couple watching. Yeah.
and a cop? Is that what?
I always assume that if they're the first viewer is always a cop, right? First rule of live streaming: the first viewer is a cop.
The what?
I know for a fact that they even said it that they watch our live streams. They said it on the news on whatever official news broadcast. They showed their big power the command station where they do all their high tech surveillance and they have their cameras in every corner in
And they have like
downtown.
donut holders.
That was really funny. Actually, someone the other day was like, "Hey, Callie from Migs, we need to invest on string, some fishing line." Of
Did you
donuts."
see the video?
Yeah,
I was watching the live stream. I posted that on my Twitter and my Facebook, and I got a lot of shit for it.
For
But I thought it was hilarious. I love the chants. I tweeted out the donut chant. One of them is one. This is a donut. Two. It is delicious. Three. You know you fucking wanna eat it. I don't know how it goes, but I thought that was funny. Like that's a lighthearted.
First of all, I do love 1, 2, 3 chants anyway.
Yeah.
That one is a particularly good one. Yeah, no, I like that. I didn't see the video. I just saw a screen cap of the video.
Okay.
And somebody like it was a video of them
With the fishing
the
pole.
fishing pole and the donuts, and they're like,
And
"Hey, Migs, we need to,
they
we need
made
to
up a lot
allocate
of
some
chants,
funds
and they were sleep deprived and drunk chants, but it was just good, lighthearted, fun donut. It was at Occupy Wall Street around 3 a.m.
I see. Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't that late for me to be watching because it was like midnight here, so.
this is this donut.
2, it is
Delicious.
delicious.
3.
You
No,
know you want it.
you fucking
You know you want it. Probably.
you fucking want to eat it.
Oh, you know you fucking want to eat it.
Yeah, you know you fucking. I can't say it.
I don't know. I think it sounds like you know you want it.
The
seems
the
like-
word fucking is in there because I know
You fucking want it.
I know I couldn't put that on Occupy LA
Right, that's
Twitter.
hilarious. That's hilarious.
But there was a lot of debate and discussion on Facebook about this, about how maybe it's not a good idea to treat the cops that way. But come on, it was funny.
It's funny.
I mean, if you
There
wanna,
are meaner things that people
if you wanna argue about getting in a cop's face and calling them a pig or whatever,
Okay.
or if you wanna argue about that, like I'm more likely to lean over that's counterproductive. But donut chants are funny.
I like that.
I think what's counterproductive is the police state. So the sooner we make it really
Okay,
hard-
you want to talk counterproductive? They're on fucking segways. How much do those cost?
I know. I fucking hate those subways.
Hey,
How-
those
how-
segways help them maintain law.
But how
and
how
order
many
and
people can they
lose their
house? How many people can they house? That's funny. How many SRO units can we pay for with one Segway?
dignity. I don't know. I yell at the Segway pigs every time I see them.
Yeah, well, we've taken to just when we walk by the business improvement district coppers.
Well, this experience waking up here today has not been. If I wasn't planning on live streaming, I'd still be asleep.
Yeah.
But I did. I got up and put my stuff away and went and got my phone was charging overnight in
We put our I put my stuff away because there was a guy on a Segway and I was like, oh, this means it's game time. Except that like that was maybe half an hour ago and yeah. I mean, I don't want to be the first one to take down my tent basically.
Yeah, well, I wasn't gonna take down the tent either.
You don't even know
But
how to take down your.
I don't even. Yeah, but I could have tried, right?
You could have.
I am
tried.
college educated. I can take down a tent, right?
Well, I mean,
I
I
don't know.
don't think college education has anything to do with taking down a tent. I'll be honest.
My mother likes to still make fun of me for like an incident 10 years ago where I insisted I knew how to put up a tent and I did not know how to put up a tent. She just gave me enough rope for me to hang with about like my ability to put it up. It took me like 30 minutes before I gave up. Anyway, the point is that the tents, I don't really understand the engineering. I don't really understand how they all come together.
Well, I even at the camp, someone assembled my tent before I got the chance to do it, so
Still didn't even then.
And then it just stayed up.
it stayed up the whole time until a couple weeks later when I took it home. I took it home on October 15.
Take it down.
Um, no. It was done for me. I wasn't there. Well, what happened was the first week I did sleep at the camp just because I wanted the numbers to be bigger. But it was the first week of class that
Yeah.
week. I couldn't sleep, so I stopped sleeping there, and slept there 2 weekends following. But on October 15, I was going to go to Occupy Ventura
Yeah.
for their first night. I was really excited because Oxnard's my hometown. So I left my tent in the care of I can't remember his name, but I told him, hey, can you lend it out to people, whoever needs it? And I left my sleeping bag and my pillow that I lay on in there, and I said, okay, I'll be back on Saturday at noon to pick it up. So I arrived on the curb, like ready to just throw it in my car real quick, and there's a lock on it. He put a lock on my tent, and
So,
I had told him, please make sure nobody's in there so I can come and get it. And I told him I was going to pull up to the curb and throw it in my car. And there was a lock on it, and I could not find him. So I ended up going to Occupy Ventura with no tent, no sleeping bag.
That sucks.
I ended up staying up the entire night. I had the most wonderful conversation of my entire life that I wouldn't have had if I had a tent and a sleeping bag. I would have just gone to sleep.
Yeah.
There was a homeless man who had walked from LA to Ventura.
Yeah.
to be part of Occupy Ventura.
No, he was just
Oh,
walking.
I see.
He was just living off of faith in the universe to provide for him. Um, he just believed that if he needed food, he would get it. He believed that if he needed warmth, he would get it, and he did. He just believed in the law of attraction or karma or whatever, and he ended up in Ventura, like a couple blocks away, and somebody who was talking to him said, you need to go to Mission Park. And they didn't tell him why. They just told him, you need to go to Mission Park. So he went over there to Mission Park, and then he found Occupy.
Oh.
That's cool.
So,
So it looks like their people are packing up their stuff.
They might be doing what we did. We packed up all our sleeping bags and stuff.
But
we
left
left
the
our
tent
tent
up.
up
Left our tent up.
Okay.
because we don't want to be the first, like I said, we don't want to be the first ones to leave.
When do people start taking down their tents down?
Once that happens, we're done. Because we're going to go back to bed.
Oh God, I want to sleep so bad.
Yep.
I want to sleep more than I want to go to the bathroom.
That makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah, and my muscles are like really pissed off at me right now.
Yeah, I'm really appreciative to him because I do not have a sleeping pad, and he gave me his, and I am happy about that.
Yeah, I did have
For now.
I had a pillow, like a chair pillow. It's a collapsible chair, and the pillow that goes on the chair, and I did have that to sleep on at least. And I had a sleeping bag, and I was in a tent, so I'm privileged. But that doesn't mean I slept.
No.
There was 3 non-occupiers outside of my tent the entire night debating Occupy.
Yeah.
People were partying. Occupiers were partying here until pretty late,
Yeah,
so it was hard to sleep.
Oh, man.
I probably would have too if the right people were here.
Take another tent.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Bye, lads, seniors, and cop.
Okie
Yeah, Patty.
dokie. So there's a banner right here, Occupy, and somebody was sleeping here. And oh, you can't see the signs. $5 parking in this lot right here. I don't know which chat stream I'm looking at, but if anyone's chatting with me, I cannot see it. There's a couple police cars down at the corner. I don't. What? Catch up! There's something going on with the cops down here. I can't run because I really have to pee. Oh, this is our people. That's Amy down there. Um, what happened down there? There's sheriffs here. They know that I'm filming. If you guys can tweet this out, um, there's about two sheriffs, one LAPD, two green shirts harassing Amy here on Main Street between 5th and 6th. She said her civil rights are violated. What happened? Um, there's two other occupiers here. The sheriff just told them to move along. Okay, when police officers ask us to leave,
Yeah, so that needs 1, 2, 3, 4 cop cars for shoplifting. That's what that needs. You need counterterrorism for shoplifting.
which one is counterterrorism?
Look at them. They're counterterrorism for shoplifting.
Sheriff. I didn't even see that. And there's another cop coming now. So we have now five cars. Um, I think I'm at least 30 feet away. If they ask me to back up, that would be ridiculous. You guys could tweet this out that someone's being arrested here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 cop cars for shoplifting.
Wasn't there
Two
five?
counterterrorism.
We have three different agencies of law enforcement. We have sheriff counterterrorism, we have LAPD, and then we have the green shirt harassers here. we don't know if he bites or not. We don't know.
Oh, is it? It's her dog?
We don't know.
So yeah,
It's her dog, just to let you know. So you might be trying to defend her in case she gets loose.
Don't shoot her, please.
Well, at
yeah.
least this
We
cop is
like the
being
cop.
nice.
Please don't hurt the
At
dog.
least this cop is being nice.
No, at least nothing.
No, please
So she
don't.
didn't bite me.
Don't touch the dog.
I'm a dog whisperer, bro. They never bite me. Those are licking me to death. I've been bit lots of times. I train dogs. I get bit all the time.
Really?
Yeah. He's not acting like it though. What's the dog's name?
I don't know.
What do you guys know?
I don't know, man. Take your badge off.
Huh?
Take your badge off.
Oh, you can put this in our badge, huh? Oh, that's the only one that's requested.
Okay, this cop over here is being a real douche.
Steven, San Francisco, no, come over here.
You're gonna help me out.
I think I'm more concerned about this cop here than the other ones.
Bring me a coffee and a donut or something. I'm
Oh
always
no, Sergeant, put out a good boy.
had my iPhone stolen almost every
They didn't used to like get in between us.
What'd you say?
The cops didn't used to like mingle through us. I think this is a new tactic, and it makes
Yeah,
me
it's high
very
speed.
uncomfortable.
That cop
I'm more concerned about him than them.
Fishing cruises.
Yes.
Can you take this? Yeah, take the dog away. Thank
Poor guy's under one soul.
Well, no, his mommy's going away.
like you, Morales. The king, yeah. Is that a bus?
That's nice.
Come on.
She was like counterterrorism terrorist. That was pretty weird. Those guys were aggressive. They were like, "You need to step back, or I'm going to arrest you." And I was like,
What were the tan and green guys
I
all
don't know.
about?
Can you try to get her last name or her legal name? So I just know her name is Amy. Her name is Amy. That's all I know. Do you guys know her?
I love to go on walks. I'm lonely and bored. What's up, man?
Amy, do you want to give us your legal name so we can see if we can help you
No,
out?
they know who I am, and I'm innocent. This fucker knocked me down.
No, so we can look you up.
So we can get you legal help. Do you want to give us your legal
That's
name?
my last name.
What is it?
What is it?
Ernier.
Say it again. I didn't hear.
B like Victor. ER. Ow! Nier. I'm giving you my name.
Thank you.
Ow! You don't care about me? I don't think you care about me, Bora.
Maybe I should reverse it. This is like we get statutory legal.
Okay, and that's 33 minutes into the stream when she gave us her name.
Oh, I'm being arrested? Fuck you, Bora. Fuck you, Bora. He's hurting me. That's your gay ass hand. Faggot. Fuck you, dirty pig. I'm cool. Don't put your greasy hands off me, you filthy pig. You ugly woman-hating piece of shit. Fuck you. Oh, I hate women. I abuse women. I use handcuffs too hard on women.
I guess it's just like yeah.
Which of them?
I'm trying to learn how to do this without screaming at them.
Without screaming at the
Yeah,
cops.
at the cops. Yeah, when they're ridiculous. Because I don't want to get arrested too. I mean, they weren't bad, so bad this time, but there's been times when
Ernier.
VR
Victor Ernier.
Okay.
Vernier.
I get bored with these
Driving
games.
here is bowler. If it's bowler, the one who rough handled me like an ugly piece of shit that he is, motherfucker!
Yeah, it really is.
So we've had a total of like 5 to 6 cars show up, and I think five, six. We're six. We had 9, 10, or just 12 here at one point, including the business improvement district piglets. So
Baby pig. Little baby pig.
And these weren't Barneys. These were green.
no, these are green shirts.
What does green shirt mean?
Yeah, the green shirts.
Okay, what does that mean? What?
Sorry. Green shirts are so business improvement district are private security,
Uh huh.
but they work very closely with the police,
Uh huh.
and they often harass homeless people.
I have some video of them. I have some video of them harassing someone who was sleeping on the sidewalk earlier today.
Yes, I saw them in their very nice three-wheeled Segway because, as we all know, they're too stupid to operate two-wheeled Segways, so they have to have a three-wheeled one.
Well, I don't know if it's even that they're stupid. It's that they are so tipping the balance of power the wrong direction, they fall down.
Yeah,
There you
that's,
go.
that's probably true. Now we have 5 cars, 5 cop cars here. We have
For
a
Amy.
sergeant here.
For Amy.
Yeah.
For one woman, we need.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
For one woman who actually has physically been totally docile.
Yeah, she's
She's
very docile.